Get back on working out and eating a lot healthier.
I mean, that'll do it. It's the
Yeah,
first way to fix your
it's all
body
good.
up.
I need to get into some martial arts of some kind. Up my self defense game since I don't have a weapon. Well, I do, but I don't want to use it.
The where you live at again? Fort Lauderdale?
Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
I don't think we're live yet, right?
I think he's live on Twitch.
Really? I don't see it. Okay. He's from nowhere. Oh yeah. Well, it just went. Okay, good.
Just
Nobody was in there.
like just as you were about to say something about it.
Let's see.
When's your next interview, by the way?
I don't know. It's I have no
Dom,
idea.
do you know how to use OBS Ninja at all?
No, what the hell is that?
So if you go to obs.ninja in your browser, you can, and if you have BlueStack started, you essentially it's a way to do peer-to-peer sharing, like desktop sharing.
Oh, interesting.
So when we do that part, yo, what's up, Hellfire? You can do the BlueStack sharing to me of their BlueStacks. I'm sorry, your OBS Ninja sharing of your BlueStacks window, and I'll put it in the stream so people can see what's going on.
Okay. And wait, I don't have OBS though.
You don't need OBS.
Oh, okay.
It's a web browser. It's just WebRTC.
Got it. How you wait? So how you gonna show it? You're gonna add into your OBS.
No, I'm gonna since it's a web browser, I'm just gonna literally because I'm doing a desktop share.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring the window into where our faces are.
Okay. Whatever you want, baby.
Dude, I discovered this new.
What's
Well,
up,
it's not
JT?
new, but I've discovered like guys playing guitar on YouTube, and they go on like Omegle, and they're like, there's just like this one guy. His name is The Do. Have you ever heard of him before?
No, but that's funny.
Do
Incredible.
the do.
He plays like incredible music, like metal and stuff like that, or anime theme songs, and it's really fucking cool
Sometimes
actually.
metal. Fun fact.
Huh?
It's like there's so many anime songs love to be like cheesy Japanese metal. It's so funny.
Yeah, like he played like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, um,
God, who had it? What
Kingdom
was
Hearts, Final Fantasy. What else? Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. It's really good. Fucking, I mean, the guy's got like 7 million views in some of his videos, so venture to say he's somewhat popular.
Try. When do you want to do that too? Is that like later on?
Yeah, I'll do it later on. We'll do it after.
Okay.
You don't have to do it right at first.
Are you still enjoying Phasmophobia?
Oh, it's so much fun. It's such a dumb game. Like it's like, I mean, it's a $13 game made by a single person. It's still only a single person.
One person made that game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like any other like it's some dude just like I'm gonna make this game and he made it and then somehow overnight it blew the fuck up. It's now he's like scrambling to get it better.
That's crazy.
And
Gonna have to hire himself a team.
at some point he's gonna have to. But it's just so well. It's like super buggy. Well, the beta's buggy, but the release build isn't as bad. But like the beta has like just a little more features. But like it's just such a funny take on a puzzle game. That's all it is. You're trying to figure out what ghost you have, like straight up. It's not really like anything else. So
Aren't you
like
just supposed to take a picture of him and get out of the house?
not just take a picture of it. No, not just take a picture of it. There's three pieces of evidence that you need to find that will tell you what kind of ghost it is. Getting a
Okay.
picture of the ghost will get you extra money, but all you have to do really is find out what kind of ghost it is. Now, there's four objectives that will get you $10 each. Getting a picture of the ghost will get you $15. Finding a bone will get you $15. Finding a voodoo doll will just
Finding
get you
a
a picture.
bone, like a human bone?
Yeah. So there's like different pieces that will get you extra money. But so the different evidence of a ghost is freezing temperatures, an EMF level 5, ghost writing, ghost orb, a spirit box, which like it's a little walkie-talkie that it'll talk through to you, and that maybe one or two. But so if you find 3 pieces of this evidence, then at the bottom of your journal, it'll tell you what kind of ghost it is. So like an EMF level, no, ghost writing, freezing temperatures, and yeah, EMF level 5 I think is a demon, and it'll tell you like you can only pick demon at that point. You know what I mean? So like different combos will tell you different ghosts. So like if I definitely have freezing temperatures and I have ghost writing, it'll have a few options for what the third evidence will be, and I'll tell you like maybe it's a demon or a Yuri or something else, and you're like, fuck. Like if it's a demon, we can't be fucking around because this thing will kill us immediately. Like stuff like that. So it's just a funny puzzle game where an element of the puzzle might try to kill you, and it's just.
I saw somebody who was streaming in VR and it bugged out, and they were in the room,
it's
and
very buggy.
literally every single monster in the game spawned on top of them.
Yeah,
it scared like the little.
But like the dude is
really
super communicative and talk like he has like in the Discord he's always posting shit like, hey, I'm fixing. He has like a Trello board of like.
Yeah, well, it's dude.
Like,
I'm sure that this is probably like the Among Us thing where just some streamers started playing it.
Oh yeah.
And it just blasted way beyond.
Oh, easily.
You know?
I'm sure he didn't think this was gonna happen.
No, it's awesome because I mean, with the amount of people that are playing it and the amount of attention it's getting, I'm sure he's probably.
$13, so like shit. If even like 1,000 people have bought it, like Homeboy is like, okay, great.
You already know over 1,000 people have bought that game.
Exactly.
Well, I would venture to say that there are probably 10 to 100,000 that have bought the game since it became popular on Twitch.
Oh, for sure.
By the way, I thought this was interesting, but that game Genshin Impact, they in the first week of the release of the game made over $50 million.
Jeez.
And since 2 weeks, they've already made over 100 million. The production cost of the game was 150, so they've already like almost made back their production cost.
It's a free game besides just the in-game shit, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing is that people are like going so ham on the gacha part of it. It's really funny because I watched a YouTube video of a guy that spent $4,000 to get one character, and my best friend got it the other night, and he hasn't spent a dime on the game.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, indeed.
Well, he got lucky. I mean, my friend got very, very lucky because there are lots of people that have spent like hundreds of dollars to get this one character.
That's crazy.
I refuse to spend money on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've played a little bit, but I'm still like only a level adventure like 11. So,
dude, my best friend has found over 800 chests in one area and 400 in the other. He's basically like platinum the game for. There's like almost nothing left he can do, and I'm like, Michael, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, you've played this game like 10, 12 hours a day. Why are you not streaming this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Overachievers Gaming Podcast, the Marvel Strike Force Insider Edition. I am your host, Vash, joined as always by Ashley Pastrami and Chef Grando. Don't have a guest this week, so we're going to do something a little bit more fun. We're going to dive into Dom's account since he's been away from the game in, I don't know, for how long at this point? 2 months? 3 months? Something like that?
Probably.
And we're just going to see if we can just rope him back in. No, I'm just joking. We're just trying to give something to do for the podcast since we don't have a guest this week. So what's up, guys? How's it going? How's this lovely Sunday morning treating
I'm the
you?
guest. I'm
Yeah,
a new Marvel Strike Force player.
I'm a whale.
I heard that they have new challenges in the game.
Oh my god. Yes.
found
We'll
this
talk
game
about
on
that too,
Facebook.
don't you worry. You heard about this game on Facebook? I heard about Doctor Doom. He's going to be a Mystic Tech brawler,
I saw that really cool commercial with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
What was I just gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, today's beautiful out. Is it nice by you guys? Because
It's very nice.
It's about to rain.
Yesterday. We did a
about to
4.5
rain
mile
here.
hike yesterday, and it was just absolutely beautiful.
Nice. We just did a fire on the deck last night, so
Yeah.
burn the whole house down.
Well, don't do that. Archie needs the home. You guys,
Yeah.
you can figure it out. Archie needs the home. Well, Archie and Ronan. Sorry, there's two equation pieces. of
Two
equation
pups now. Yeah, for sure.
Two pups of the equation.
Anyway, let's talk about what happened this past week. So, of course, I don't have any of my notes with me, so we're just
It's
gonna
okay. I
wing
don't
it.
either. I don't even know what happened the last 2 weeks of Marvel Strike Force.
Well, we didn't do an episode last week because there really wasn't much that happened, and we both, all of us were just kind of busy, so we were just kind of hanging out, and we're like, you know what, we just kind of forgot to schedule one, so it was just like, you know what, it happens, whatever, real life happens. So, but then, yeah, so the main thing that's happening right now is She-Hulk is finally here with the blitz that's going on right now, the Emerald Protector Blitz or whatever the fuck it's called.
Is her kit garbage or something? All I see is people are not. That doesn't seem like she is.
Well, her kit. Some of the better parts of her kit, or at least like the bonuses to her kit, are procced in a war defense, and nobody really wants to put their F4 on defense.
Oh, she's with F4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's like,
supposed to be the replacement for the Thing or something like that, right? Or
I think
Namor.
I think so. Yeah. Well, no. Well, yeah.
Well, they
it's supposed to be
joked
Namor.
around in the text that she's stepping in for the Thing while he's on vacation or something. That's like what it said. But essentially, yes,
Yeah, but
they're
Namor's
trying
war
to.
offense. So why would you put Namor on your defense?
Well, correct, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like to coincide
That's
with
weird.
like some of the inconsistencies the Scopely likes to do in the game. It definitely, like the text literally said on her like release banner, it was like, "Hey, stepping in for the Thing while he's on vacation is She-Hulk."
That's funny.
Yeah,
Someone
which
should
is
tell
which
them-
is stupid because if like somebody that's not a well-educated player reads that, they're gonna tend to think that that means that you're supposed to take the Thing out and put her in place of the Thing, which is incorrect. But whatever.
It is, different strokes for different folks, But it's just funny. So there's actually, has anyone actually, like, let us know, like, you can tweet at us, or you can send us a message on Instagram, and that's og.podcast on Instagram, Overachievers P on Twitter. Our website is ogpodcast.fm. We get this episode, and every episode we're talking about video games, Marvel Strike Force, and chefing stuff. So, but yeah, let us know. Did you guys? Did anybody buy She-Hulk? Is anyone actually excited to build her up? Like, has anyone
here's the
actually
thing.
put them on defense and war?
Someone has bought She-Hulk.
Oh, definitely.
I've seen a few people in like my previous alliance. Oh, I switched alliances too. We'll talk about that in a bit. That said that I saw 2 people buy her, and I was like, is it a thing where like they just need to have the new shiny, or is it
Yes.
or what?
I don't
Yes.
think there's ever a reason. I mean, I don't think there's what's the word? People who are gonna buy something in the game aren't ever not gonna buy it, even when it's a garbage or not a necessary tune or something.
Yeah, I mean it's the
stay
same
step
thing of
ahead.
like it's the Mantis complex where like Mantis comes out and then literally 2 weeks later Minerva comes out and so, or is it vice versa where like Minerva came out then Mantis came out? I think it was Mantis then Minerva, and then people are still buying Mantis, so
People gonna buy. If money's burned a hole in your pocket, you're gonna buy.
Yeah,
but
if you got a question for
I,
us, you can put a Q in the chat with a colon, and we'll get to it. But we'll ask. Neo Venom Zarakis asked for what's the minimum amount of points needed to unlock She-Hulk in the Blitz. I think it's what Chef said, which is about 4 million or so, because you're
I
gonna
think it's that
need. Well, it's 100. She's 100 shard unlock, and she gets you get 21 out the gate. So just to unlock her, I think is going to be somewhere along those lines. I can actually look it up while I look into it. I think it's 100 shard unlock, which would be not 4 million to unlock her. You're going to want 4 million will get you 45 shards for both rounds if you want to do it. If you want to unlock
for
her,
real?
yeah, because it's 4 to 5.5 is estimated will get you 45 shards. If you want to unlock her both times around, then yes, that's what you can do for it. But if you just want to unlock her this time,
Okay,
you're gonna need about 18 million.
I was gonna say because I was shooting for 4 mil just so I could unlock her. I was gonna be that would be so stupid if you did 4 mil in both blitzes and wasn't able to unlock her. That
Well,
was so
you
dumb.
you would be able to because it'll be 76 shards on both blitzes if that's the case.
Right.
With the 21 that you get. So, but if you want a milestone show, I mean, I'm as always I'm blitzing like crazy. So I just
No, what do you got? Like a cool 28 mil right now?
no,
Yeah,
I'm at 18.
He's chilling
so.
today. He's at 18. He's chilling.
I'm at
He's
18.
at
I'm at
18.
18, but I've also been playing on Dom's account, so I'm.
Oh, what's
it's
Dom's
split,
account at?
splits account.
9
I think
mil?
Probably it.
no, I think he's at 4. So which actually isn't that bad. So for Dom, but I think that's what I'm at currently, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, so the She-Hulk Blitz is here. That'll run until later today. The Emma milestones have returned, which I actually am excited about. I've actually been hoarding a bunch of gold for level 80 and also for the Emma milestones to come back. What do you guys think? I mean, how's your Emma unlock progress going, Chef? Where you at with her?
So I saved 50 gold orbs and 5 mil. I've opened 35 of those gold orbs and not got a single 1 mil drop.
Oof.
Yeah, it's pretty much status quo when you're me.
Wait, how do you have to wait? How do you unlock Emma Frost? What are you talking about?
It's
She's
the
a milestone
milestones,
character.
so you can do like the energy or the
Sure.
the World Warrior. Is that what it's called?
Yes, correct. Yes,
And then the daily spend gold one. So personally,
got it.
I have a 4-star Emma Frost, and I have the 5th red star on her. So I need
Yeah, you want
130, but I think I'm already at like 28 or 29. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get to. My goal is to get to 5-star and then just kind of like chill a little bit. But
yeah.
and also I'm gonna probably take a few days to chill out on dropping gold because I got Scream to 75. I started going through and just putting a bunch of people to 75, and just kind of got like a nice little fat payout from Twitch. So I think I might buy myself an anti-venom offer.
Boom, baby.
Might buy myself an anti-venom offer. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I might start saving enough so I can just poof, 0 to 100 real quick, or excuse me, 0 to 75 real quick.
Yeah, there you go. 0 to 100 in metaphorical sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got my Twitch payout also, so yeah, I think it's going to be a anti-venom kind of week when that happens.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which I'm actually wondering. Everyone keeps asking me, is like, when do you think anti-venom's going to come and offers will be here? I personally think it's probably going to be somewhere, probably like either Monday or Tuesday of this week, but we'll see. So, but that would be my assumption, is it'll be sometime coming up soon. So, only makes sense that it's the case.
Same.
But
Yeah, because She-Hulk's Blitz is next week. That way, anti-venom's wait, he's not going to be a Blitz, right?
no, he's going to be a milestone. We'll talk about that with an upcoming section.
Right.
But but yeah, so we had a Pyro Blitz that happened, which was great for milestone shield for me, and actually on Dom's account he still needed Pyro shards, so it was actually good to have him up and running for that, which was great. And what do we have before that? Was it It was two other people before that. I don't remember. I should write these things down, is what I should do, but I just don't write them down.
Dude, I should write it down too, but I don't.
We even have a channel in our Discord just for the
I
three of us
know.
to write this down, and none of us do it.
It was Pyro, and it was oh no, Pyro was this week. with
Pyro's this
She-Hulk.
week, yeah. Oh, it doesn't
And
matter.
then
Ultimately,
hold on.
it's fine, but they talked about the reason why we kind of also skipped last week's episode, just due to real life just being nuts, was the blog post for last week was kind of meh, in my opinion, where they talked about all it was is saying She-Hulk's coming,
Star-Lord's coming back around.
Star-Lord's coming. They should just make him a permanent, legendary at this point. So.
Him and Nick Fury.
Yes, like all the early legendaries, because they've added so many other legendaries to everything. It's like they should just make them all their own thing and just let it be. Just let it be.
I like how it says in the text. It's like, bust out your cassette player, because Star-Lord's legendary event Space Ace is coming for a landing soon.
Yeah, not like he hasn't been in the game for like 2 years at this point. So
Just bust out your cassette player.
honestly, it should be like any character that's been around for over a year and a half. I think as a legendary should just be made permanent. But they're
100%.
gonna do what they're gonna do, and sure, cool, whatever. But it's fine. I mean, Star-Lord's good and all, but like I don't know. I feel the whole Guardians team personally, I feel has just been power crept out. There's so many tunes that are just being
for
power
sure.
crept out. So
They're literally a team that if I were a new player in the game, I don't think I would even touch the team
no,
because
I would disagree. I would say for new players, they're really good because you can get they have a really good synergy, but overall, they're just not very good in terms of they're just not very good in terms of like sustainability. They used to be really good for raids. Like BKT still works
Oh
really
yeah,
well
dude.
for raids,
Yeah.
but they're just
what, for like U6.
yeah, for like U5 or U6, they're still really good. But they're not like really tuned for much else, right? They're just like
Yeah.
they can't
They
like,
were the ultimate DD2 team back in the day.
and they used to be the ultimate war team. Like remember, like you would
Oh
feed
yeah.
energy from Thanos to Rocket, and he would just blow up your team every single time. It was just silly.
That was back before power armor, and then even still with power armor, it was still a little dicey sometimes because if rescue got sniped right off the bat from Rocket and Star Lord, your entire attempt was pretty much wasted.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, JT. It was Thing and Cyclops. Yes. So those are the two blitzes before.
Ah,
So
yeah, that's right. Of course, because they got my Cyclops at 6 stars, so I should be pretty happy about that.
yeah. So, but yeah, it was just like the Guardians just need a little bit of help. I'm assuming that, they probably get a slight rework whenever that new Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was to come out next year, but who knows? I think we're going to see a Ravager and Hand rework before we see a Guardians rework, unfortunately. So,
Good.
I personally would love to see, like, when Groot revives, we have a little baby Groot. Yeah. I personally think that would be hilarious. So,
Yeah. I also would love to see Ravager rework, since I am of the Church of 6 Red Star Ravager Stitcher.
Church of Pain.
Church of Masochism.
Masochism. Fair enough. Yeah, so are you guys, I should say you guys. Let's say, Chef, are you planning to,
Yeah.
yeah, I know your answer, Dom. You're fine. Chef, are you planning to, are you going all out for this
Ashley's
Emma?
like, yes. Ashley's like, yes, I am going to play Phasmophobia. Yes, that's what my afternoon entails.
Yeah, that's the real reason why Dom has something to do at 11. So it's just
Say that
he's
again
gotta
about
stream.
I
Emma?
have a workout, funny enough, but
Oh, look at you, Mister doing stuff.
What was that again?
Do you are you going all out for these Emma milestones, or are you
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like hoarding a bit for level 80?
Nah. Oh, yeah.
What's your game
I
plan?
think, like, I'm gonna get Emma to 5 stars, and then I'm gonna stop, and then it's gonna be. I usually spend like 1 mil a day, or close to 1 mil, like around that 700K mark, and then because you make about that much every day in the game,
Yeah.
if you do all of your farming and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get to 5 and stop because. As good as the team is, I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of working on teams for defense. I got to like shift gears and start. After we were talking with Dismal the other week, and he was like, more defense is trivial to a certain extent because it comes down to who clears faster. And if you have the dominating war offense teams, then no matter what the opponent's defense is, you're still going to crush.
Yeah.
So my M is T. Everybody in my team is T14 except for Sabretooth. So I'm pretty happy with my Marauders right now. But yeah, I gotta unlock that 5th red star on her. It's just too good. It's the 5th red star just
The
is
jump
such
is
a
huge.
nice stat boost. Yeah.
It's such a huge jump. Yeah. And
Yeah.
like any character, really.
Even though they flattened the amount of statistical boost that 5, 6, and 7 red stars give, I still find 5 to be one of like the biggest jumps.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely is. I mean, I just bought Shuri's 5th red for raids, and it just made such a difference just to have that
Yeah.
extra one. So
Dude, Shuri is my MVP, man. I love Shuri.
yeah, so it's like I focus on raids and arena first to get my ISOs and all that sort of stuff happening, and then
Speaking of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying that's just who I focus on: arena, raid, and then war offense.
Speaking of ISO, I loved the event they ran, but I'm super glad it's over. Because I was getting tired of doing it every single day. Like
I need it again. I need more, dude. I'm like running out. I don't have anything to do.
I just need the money. I just need the resources. Like
Yeah.
I still have a plethora of the modules, but I'm running out of the currency for it like rapidly. But I kind of went with an obscure strategy. I decided to do my Black Bolt and two other people in my main team to 5, and then I just did like a bunch of teams to level 3. Like I did
Yeah.
my Black Order to 3, Mercenaries to 3, Marauders to 3, as Guardians to 3, and then I went through and kind of did a bunch of my offensive teams at level 1, just because I felt like it rounded out a lot of things, and also I loved seeing the giant number, or excuse me, the giant jump in my total TCP. Like I went from 7.65 to 7.714 in like
Wow.
one night. Yeah, so I mean, I hoarded those things through the entire event, so I had like 550k currency, and like I had like a ton of those things, and I just went through and slapped it on a bunch of people. And yeah, what the hell is a plethora? It's a lot.
He knows
Yeah.
what plethora means. He knows what plethora means.
Yeah. So Dom, if you're unfamiliar, they just announced or just released it's called ISO 8, which is just a new way to increase the power of your characters, which I like quite a lot. I like what they did with it. I think it was I think it's something that was much needed to the game. It allows you to bring older meta teams back to the forefront and make them a little bit better. Because believe it or not, actually defenders actually helps quite a bit, benefits
Yeah.
from it quite a bit.
I've seen the streams.
Yeah,
It's definitely interesting to say the least.
but it's just I thought it was we had reservations about it being just absolutely garbage. But it's actually been really good in terms of like their execution, what they can do, and obviously this is just the first tier, right? So everybody has an inkling that this is just like this is just like your rarity of gear. So this is like everything happening right now is just called tier 1. So we're gonna have like tier 2, tier 3, maybe tier 4 in the future, because right now everything is green. So we'll definitely have blue, purple, and orange in my opinion, but we'll see.
It'll definitely happen.
Yeah, I
Without
mean,
a doubt.
it just makes sense in terms of like their strategy of like, okay, well, how do we increase players? How do we give quote unquote new content or new life to characters without having to completely rework everything? And that's one way to do it. It's one solution to the power creep scenario, but we'll see. How
Dom looks like he is just so beyond excited about the idea of putting ISO on his characters that I mean,
assume that Charlie already has. I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah, I have. Don't.
Of course he has. Charlie's like the opposite of me. Charlie like goes through and blows all his resources and puts everything on everybody, and I'm like the guy that's like finishes Final Fantasy with 99 mega elixirs just in case. Just in case.
Just
You never
in
know.
case.
You
never know. You never know.
If there's like, you never know if there's a bonus boss.
Same thing. That's pretty funny. Yeah.
My friends call me out on it all the time. Like my buddy Meech, he literally one time I don't remember what game I finished. I finished The Last of Us 2, and he was just like, "Please tell me that you just like blew all your resources." And I was like, "Nah." He's like, "You ended the game," and I was like, "Yeah, I had like full everything across the board at the end of the game." Why? I mean, I don't know.
Just in
You don't
case.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Just
You
in
never know
case.
when you don't know when the game is ending.
You
Technically, if you
might need it. Yeah.
I mean,
You get those boss fights, that last
True.
2 seconds that you can't
What
use
if you
your
get-
stuff.
What if you get to the end of the game and you kill the boss, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, the joke's on you, bitch. This isn't the end of the game. There's 3 more bosses, and this boss requires 50 mega elixirs, and you just blew all of them. What if,
It's called restart checkpoint. That's how that works. Reload a save, and you'll be good.
Okay.
But anyway, that was it for what's happened in the past week or two. Not very exciting. The only things I will say, we'll lead off with the upcoming stuff with the last blog post of what's coming out soon. Obviously, we also had Payday that just came through, which was great. But
I love Payday.
I'm glad that they started running that every month, because that's just a
Yeah.
welcome extra 3 million gold that it's guaranteed. It helps with things. It's just great. But one thing that I'm very excited about, and I did not see this coming whatsoever, is Corvus Glaive is going to the Arena store for farmability. So
Hell
that must
yeah.
mean that maybe Proxima and Cull Obsidian will be coming soon to a a war store near you.
All right,
So,
my guess is Proxima goes to the war store. Cole becomes obtainable.
Yep, I would assume that'd be the case as well. So
Because Cole is like the king. Well, he's not the king dick of that team, but he is the roadblock. So
he is the rock that kind of keeps that entire team together. So I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case because like I have a 6 red on call. Dom only has him at 3 yellow stars, so I really hope that I just like having teams up to the point of being able to use them for red star rampage, and it just I don't know about you, but it irks the shit out of me whenever like I cannot use a team that I've heavily invested in on red star rampage because they're like a couple shards shy of like 4 stars. So that's why I aim to have everybody at 4 immediately so I can use them in their full potential with just in blitz and whatnot. I don't know. It just irks me. Like I just got Beast to 4 yellow stars because I had a really good pull. I had a 25 pull out of a premium orb and got him. So, but
I still don't even have Beast at 4 stars. I'm at I think I actually have him at 75 out of 80.
Yeah, so I mean, he's literally at 2 of 130 at this point. So it's just like I just got him, but he's still level 1. That's it.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay at level 1 for a while. I know that Beast is really good, and you can invest in him, and you can actually make X-Men raid viable. But I'm just not. I just have.
I saw
desire.
Yeti do a team where he did like a fat punch up against Marauders with a Beast in his team. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean he's very good. He helps the team out. It's just one more team. I'd rather save those. I'd rather save those all the resources and gold for other rumored characters to come out like Rogue and Gambit. So, but that's I would just rather just wait for that.
Yes, the quote unquote rumors.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. I hate the double standards with those things, man. It's just not fun. But yeah, so upcoming we have Star-Lord's coming out again, woo. And then we have Anti-Venom coming, which I'm actually very excited for. And you can unlock him either with your wallet, which I will be doing, or you can unlock him via the Waking Nightmare event, which is similar to like the Negasonic events, which is like you earn shards by doing blitzing and arena and all this fun stuff, spending energy, and then you can open orbs to get Anti-Venom at a higher drop rate. We all know, which is BS, but whatever.
Wait.
So,
is this another one of those like massive milestone events where
yes,
there's going to be like a bunch of G14 and 5-star tickets at the end?
could be the case. We don't know for sure. We only know what they've said in the actual blog post. So that would be my assumption. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I hope it is actually. I kind of like those events.
yeah. Oh, also, I totally forgot in the what happened is that you mentioned it before, but the challenges. We had 2 more tiers of the challenges, which some have been very easy. That blaster challenge, that last blaster challenge,
Blaster
can go
challenge
fuck
is
itself.
a bitch, dude. Okay, so straight up, I'll tell you right now, 5 out of 6 challenges, easy peasy, dude. I mean, granted, if you're a newer player, probably not that easy, but if you're somebody with a full G14 team, like if you have a decent sized roster of G14 characters, easy peasy. But that blaster challenge, holy shit, dude. Like I mean, Metal apparently 6-star or 3-starred it. I don't think with my setup that I'm going to be able to do it. I think that you need like a very specific team for that because it's just a beast, man.
Yeah, it's just not fun. I mean, my team is 487k, and I can't beat it. I mean, I can 2-star it. You just need RNG. Yeah, I mean, I was able to beat it, but man, having those blobs, just like there's 2 blobs at the beginning, and you have to kill both of them, and they just counterattack you for like 75k, and like that's like half my health of a Falcon, and just like, okay, are they really gonna make me T14 my Falcon and like put them to like ISO level 3 to get them going? Like it's just really dumb. So, I mean, I understand why they're doing it. It's supposed to be a challenge.
Well,
but
also you're supposed to be level 80 with G15 too.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I might have to wait.
We weren't all supposed to just go through and slaughter it like we did. But
yeah, I mean, I might have to wait until I think I'd rather wait till level 80 rather than spend the T14 mats on those characters just to get a little bit extra stuff for Catalyst, because that's all it is. It's just Catalyst. So it's not even.
Yeah,
it's not even like
one. The orb one and the gold one are the most important ones to me.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are the ones that I got taken care of on both accounts, no problem. So,
Which actually getting 3,000 gold or red star orbs is fantastic. Like I like that they actually made it to where you get what 3, so it'd be like
extra 3 orbs a week.
is
Or
that
three
what
and
it
a half.
is?
Yeah, because you get to do. Actually, no, I'm
That's-
sorry. It's
It's 4, isn't it?
1.5 orbs every time, and it's 3 times a week. So yeah, an extra 4.5 orbs.
That's better than we were getting what
3.5.
1 or 2 a week.
I think so. Yeah. So I mean, especially since I think there was somebody in my chat earlier this week saying that they're thinking that they're going to give us more promotional credits and red stars because the bottleneck now is going to be ISO, not red stars. So they're really going to lay it on thick with the red stars to kind of give us the appearance that our rosters are growing, and then they're now going to start making content more difficult around ISOs. So, but yeah, that's what they're anticipating, which I actually would probably agree with. Also, just a heads up, they added something in the medical supply run too, which is the dark dimension health pack.
Yeah.
Which
I don't
is
mind
great. After I finish DD3,
I'm still working on my second run, so I don't mind it. It's free. It's free Phoenix tax.
that's all it is. Yeah. Well, at least for the first 8 nodes, and after that, it's just like ha 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 ha. So.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, like I'm on my second run, and my hat's off to any of you gentlemen or ladies out there that can actually beat those nodes in one run. I have no unearthly idea what level of patience you have to have like sat there and restarted over and over to make sure that the conditions are completely in your favor. But kudos to you, man. That node 3 and 4 can lick my ass, man. Seriously.
Yeah, I've completely not given a fuck about it. I've just hit auto on Dom's account, but he's on node 6 now. So
And wait, what?
Really?
What now?
yeah,
Dom's on node 6.
not Dom's on node 6.
Look at that. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's like, maybe
Yeah,
I should.
I know.
Maybe I should.
I don't know. I
Maybe I should come back in and check out my Phoenix.
do that.
We're-
Just do
we're-
that once a day. That's it.
We'll showcase it in a bit. So and if you're watching live or if you want to check out the YouTube, we'll showcase it later because I'll upload this to the YouTube. And we'll put the screen up so Dom, you can actually see what Dom's going through when we go through his.
Yeah, and
account
I
later.
want to.
Which,
say
by
this
the way,
real quick.
send me that link, Dom, so I can have it up and ready.
Oh yeah. Well, let Chef say something.
There's somebody in chat that was mentioning that the cap is only at 100. I gotta agree, it's pretty low. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why they cap it at 100. Like, why not just cap it at 500 like everything else?
I don't know.
I mean, the refreshes are still 50 to 100. So, like, what is the
What's the point of it?
I don't know. Yeah, what's the point of cutting you? You can't even revive a full team with that. So, like, at least 250 would make sense to me.
Yeah, and only that. Not only that, it's just I don't know. It's not like you can get a ton of these credits and you're just hoarding them. It's just like it's the few and far between. So just not great. So yeah, it's just another gate. But it's like, I mean, I don't know. They give out power cores left and right. So
oh yeah.
It's
Actually,
like-
I will say they have been giving out more power cores lately than between the milestones that you can do every day and how much you just get in the regular calendar. Because I've been dropping mad cores on Scream's event, and
yeah, I do the 50 refresh every day.
yeah,
up,
all 4 of
up
them.
to all 4 of them up to 100.
Easily.
And just let it run. So, but I've had absolute garbage pulls for Scream. So
I was just gonna ask how that was going for you.
not fun. I've had absolute garbage pulls for Scream. I think I've had one blue center pull this entire time. So
I kind of don't want to talk about my success so far because I don't want to jinx myself. But I am a quarter of the way to 5 stars with her right now. So,
Good for you.
Hey, you know what? I get hard dicked on everything else in the game, so at least let me
Yeah,
have
Charlie,
this.
You can't.
that's true. You can have.
I am
always
like the
outshining
one
us.
You can have
person.
that one.
Yeah, thank you. Because you know what? The previous event for Proxima, I got hard dicked. So Or no,
Hard-
no, it was maybe it was
The man got
Negasonic. I can't even
hard-dicked,
remember.
alright?
Yeah, I got hard dicked. Somebody clip that. I get hard dick and just stop it right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's fair enough. Like you can have that one. It's fine.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
all you. I'll give you a gimme. So.
Yeah, Mr. 8.7 mil TCP. Okay.
Getting there. Almost
I'm-
9 mil. I'll take it.
I'm like I was like 3 or 400K away from you at one point, and I am now fully 1.1 million away from you. So yeah, I'll
I guess-
take my extra screenshot, my piddly diddly scream shards.
Piddly tiddly
Piddly
scream
diddly.
shards. All right. Dude, I haven't heard that term in a long ass time. It's hilarious.
I've never heard that term, so there we go.
You
Really?
no way,
Piddly
dude.
diddly?
That's a southern thing, dude.
Piddly diddly.
Yeah.
100%. How you never? That's like New Yorkers with 100%.
Or like,
Piddly
you know,
diddly.
you're like or whatever their other catchphrase is. Something like that. I'm walking here.
Now,
You know,
so
Europe?
see your
Is that
boy,
what you said?
You see your boy.
Come
across
back
the
now,
street.
y'all.
Yeah.
Or no, wait. Oh, was it? What is it?
I don't know.
I can't even remember. I'm from the damn place, and I can't even remember the things that people say there.
That's okay. It's
Y'all
probably
so
still
come
long.
back round now. You hear?
Yeah, y'all come back
Wow,
now. You
dude.
hear?
Wow. How do I
Except
know?
except that now it's just you know, get off my lawn. You know, if you don't like it, you can leave. That's what the terms are. So, which is anyway.
Yeah,
so
your cat's
we're-
been going nuts behind you for a while, by the way.
She's just like living her best life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since we don't have a guest, we were gonna skip the love it and hate it, unless you want to do one real quick.
I
And then we
love
can
it.
You love it?
I love it.
You love it? Because I was just gonna go to
I
the.
can talk about some stuff.
All right, we'll do one real quick, and then we'll go from there. We'll segue into Dom's
You got
account
the
review.
link, by the way, Charlie?
Hold on, I'll check. Go ahead.
I love ISO 8.
You love
What
ISO 8?
I
Real
think
quick,
it makes characters. Go ahead.
ISO 8. Didn't Galaxy of Heroes make a similar thing, and that's what killed the game, but they fucked it up? Like they messed up.
They have
their-
mods. They have
they're-
like
and they're-
modules you can
and
put
their
on your
mod-
people.
And it was, but like it's a similar system, or am I misremembering this?
It's similar. Well, okay. So the similarity is that it's a mod you can add to your character.
Okay, so
the-
that's all. Really, that's all they explain. I guess what I'm saying is, finally, kudos to Marvel Strike Force for getting something, I guess, right in a
Yes,
regard, like
yes,
a new
yes.
thing that wasn't like
Yeah.
Like, has there been any bugs with ISO 8 at all? Anything problems with it? At
Yeah, there've been
Um,
bugs, but nothing like
And all I'm
nothing
saying
game
is, like,
breaking.
all?
Like
You know, we shit on the company, on Scopely or Foxnex. You know, when they
Scopely
do
at
something
this
wrong.
point, yeah.
Scopely, right? When they do something wrong, but all I've been seeing is that people like ISO 8. So I mean, good work. I mean, you got, you know, so every once in a while you got to be like, hey, good job, you did something good. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't want it to affect speed or turn meter or being able to proc an additional turn, because that's what some of them are. Like in Summoner's War, that's like they have violent runes, and the violent runes have like a 22% chance or something like that. And I mean, there's a possibility that your opponent could go 5 times in a row, and it's like,
Right.
come on,
right.
dude. You know, like, how are you gonna win against that? You know, you literally can't. And in this game, that would be just like, that'd be
It's
the
good
end.
that they saw that and they're like, nah, can't add speed. Can't add speed stuff.
Yeah. Because in Star Wars, basically, it was like, your mods can have speed, like Frosty was saying in chat, and like, if you go into an arena match, you have no idea what your opponent's speed is, and if their speed on their main character is higher than yours, you've lost the match immediately. And it was like, I hate that's why I quit playing. It was just like, oh, this is so stupid. Like, I don't want to sit here and have to like stare at a freaking spreadsheet of what statistics I have and what's the best way I can like min max this module so that my character has like +1 more speed and I am that much quicker than my enemy team. Like, I can't. Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm good.
That sounds exactly like how I'd imagine.
Yeah. Also, Dom, I love how you're just going through the event right now.
Just, you know.
Just crushing through it. It's
Wait,
hilarious.
is Iron Man not a fixed event
It,
anymore?
it is, but there's a bug with it.
Got it.
There's a
Oh,
bug with it.
fuck,
It's like it's there, but like unless you have 7 stars ready to go, it won't show up for you.
Look at all this gold
So.
you have for me.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
can
nothing. I
can
had
do
like
my,
8 million for it at some point. Go
Can I
ahead.
do my hate it part?
Go for
Do
it.
it.
I fucking hate DD3. It's some bullshit.
Where are you at?
Oh, don't auto all this because I'm not done with your account yet.
Oh, okay. I'll stop.
Where am I at? I'm
Yeah,
I'm
where
on
you
my
at?
timed run, and I'm on the 4th node.
Oh, so
I just
you already you finished E3 at this point.
Yeah, and I should be like way further than I am right now, but there have been like probably like weeks where I just don't even look at it. I just hate
Sure.
doing it that much. But the last few days I've been like on the couch doing nothing, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And then I go in there and I'm like, what? Let me look at this guy's team. Okay, so he beat this in one go with this team, and I'll hit start, and then right off the bat they'll be like, here, let me kill 3 of your people, and I'm like,
I mean, RNG is
Sweet.
real with. See, like, I feel like the RNG obviously with this game is real in any mode, but it's so much more harsh in Dark Dimension.
it's very punishing for sure.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
very punishing.
Yeah. That
Very,
was my
very
love it or hate it. Oh, and I also I love the I love the addition of Corvus to the arena store.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would agree with that.
That was a fat. That I mean, because honestly, like I'm at the point where I have 2 characters that I'm farming in the regular campaign. I'm farming Rescue and Negasonic. Those are the only 2 characters in the game that I don't have maxed out on nodes. Arena, Blitz, Raid. The War Store is obviously the only one that I don't have maxed out characters, but it's like, we're getting to that point where like some characters need to be thrown in the mix here because, like I got nothing to farm. Like
Yeah.
I almost have nothing. And
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm like anything that I have under 300 for items, I'm farming just to have them over 300. I mean, I was like, because I literally don't have anything else to do. So
that doesn't even sound fun or cool at all.
I mean, it's just like, and like if I'm going through the arena store, I'm sorry, the raid store or whatever, because I have like 30,000 arena tickets. I'm just like, okay, what am I going to use this on? It's like, okay,
Right.
I have something under 300.
Jeez.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it's just like we were at the point where we were doing a U 7.5 once a week, and then right when I left the old alliance, they were doing it daily. So it's just like you
Oh, yeah,
get
you're in
so
New
many
Alliance.
tickets. Yeah, I'm back with Chef and Metal and whatnot. So I just want to say this real quick. I don't know why I have a spatula in my hand.
Yeah,
Hold that up again. Hold that
yeah,
up again.
What is
it's
it,
for
like a mini spatula?
it's a mini
That's the
spatula.
cutest spatula I've ever seen in my life,
Why?
dude.
It's
like,
for
why do you have it?
it's for for 3D
Pancakes.
printers. You gotta yeah, for mini pancakes. Yes, no, it's for getting the 3D printer the prints off the bed because off the house.
Man, what? That looks like the perfect tool for mini pancakes,
You're
man.
adorable.
Mini pancakes. Yeah. Anyway, I just always have to have something in my hand and play with whatever. But they so I will say though, if you're not this game is a game. You're supposed to have fun. If you're not enjoying the game for whatever aspect, just take a step back and go and change directions and do something else. Like I just wasn't having fun. Like spending a bunch of cores and getting frustrated and rage and just getting stomped on. So it's just like I had to take a step back and be like, hey, look, like if you guys want to be this competitive, it's fine. It's just not for me right now because I have a lot of stuff going on in real life. So like I can't be on the game 24/7 like I used to be. Like I used to be really competitive, but I'm just saying that like I can't like really spend a ton of time who's whistling through their nose right now.
Oh, it's almost certainly me. I'm a nose breather.
Yeah. So it's just like sorry. That's like I heard it in my ears. I was just like, wait a second.
No,
who is
thank you
it?
for calling out. I need to be called out on it.
But it's just sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. It's like if that means like changing alliances to drop down so it's less difficult, or this war that's whatnot. Like just remember, this is a game, and it's not about getting the best rewards all the time. It's about it's honestly a marathon. It's not a sprint. So just chill out. It's fine. You can get everything if you want just for just time. Like time is your biggest asset. So just chill. So, anyways, so let's go with the segment of the day, which is Dom's account review. So
Dude,
what I'm
how
gonna
many T14s do I fucking have right now?
that's
You
great,
didn't even
right?
ask me my favorite character.
Oh well, okay. Well, that's later on. That's after team advice, but we're gonna get
okay.
through it.
Okay.
We're gonna come back around with everything. Don't
Wait,
you
need
worry.
you need T13 for D3 or T14?
Tier 14.
14.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna replace the screen. I'm gonna replace our window here with what Dom's going with, so you guys can see. So here's Dom's account. He's back up and running on the ish, and you see what we've been working on. So let's go through and see what Dom's initial reaction is to everything we have. So when you left the game, what was your account at roughly? Do you remember?
God, maybe 4.7.
Yeah. So what are you at
Like
now?
5 something. Yeah, 5.6. Wow, you almost got a million TCP. Well, like definitely, I had 0 T14s.
Yeah.
ISO 8 definitely wasn't out yet. 100, like, God, I
What's
think
your
it was long.
team? You
Huh?
went with Maw. I was looking at. I was like, "What's your team?" You went with
Oh,
Maw,
for
Minerva, Hela, Symbiote, and
wait,
Phoenix.
is
Yes, I want to say right now you're going through Node 5. You're going through global, so it's Sinister, Phoenix, and Shuri at the moment.
Yeah,
So
dude.
I focused on raids first to get you able to
sure.
run at least 7.1. No, why not? So
Well,
the
even
whole
when Black Order was still when I was in arena, I was pretty high arena rank. Oh, you're not doing arena stuff though? Probably
I
not.
am. I'm just hitting auto with it though. I'm really
Sure,
just
sure,
getting
sure.
getting the time. I'm just getting the going in, hitting auto, getting the 2 attacks in, maybe 3. It's just unless you have
Oh, my
Black Order,
Thanos
it's
is so fucking huge, dude.
yeah. He's already level 5 ISO. So
Crazy. Well, so okay, I've paid attention to some of. No, I'm not back in the game. Charlie has been playing my account because what else? What else? Well, it's funny because a lot of people, not a lot, there are quite a bit of people that have like a second like free to play account, and it's just funny because your free to play account like you got like a boosted free to play account, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Charlie. Because like you see like Tony's or anyone else's free to play account, they've just been playing it for however long they've been playing. It's like what the fuck ever. But this is pretty funny the difference here.
well, it's just like people ask me how can you play 2 accounts. It just comes down to like it literally whenever I stream,
It's like
sometimes
crazy how many people play 2 accounts.
yeah. I mean, it's like whenever I stream, like sometimes I run out of things to do in the first 20 minutes of MSF
Right.
just because like I have to get my ward hits in the morning. Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying like
Does it say?
Yeah, speaking of getting some war hits in there, buddy.
I already did. You can check. I've already hit my max.
Oh, okay.
Wow, dude. Does it say which ISO 8? Like, how do you know which one is which? Clearly, that's healer.
Quit
Yes,
trying to be
that's
the
clear.
hero, Charlie.
Yeah, Symbiote Spider-Man's a striker. Hell is a raider. Maul is a skirmisher. Nobody's a fortifier, I think.
Like,
on
why
your
would
account.
you put? Like, why would Colossus also be another healer? ISO 8?
At this point, it's just he doesn't really have. I mean, it just he.
Like,
If
why
you,
would,
so
isn't there a tank one?
No.
There is, but
well,
it's not very
there's
good.
Fortifier, but it's not very good.
it's not
like,
good until level
essentially-
5.
Essentially, the healer is okay. So personally, I'll
So
say
click
this
on
right
that,
now.
Dom. Click on it.
I'll say this right now. A lot of people tell me that I'm foolish for putting healer on a lot of people that I do, but let me tell you right now that healer is fucking OP, dude. When you hit
okay,
level
okay.
3, like I find healer to be the best one out of all of them. I mean, hands down. Striker is amazing as well on different people. Like I would never put striker on a Minerva, but heal does really well on her. Colossus doesn't have any like his main ability doesn't do anything, right?
So
And
hit the
there's no
hit the
AoE
view,
attacks.
Dom. Go back to it and hit view.
Like-
And then you can see the different levels of what it does.
Got it. Also,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the first time I've turned on Marvel Strike Force. Like,
Yeah.
purposefully.
So look,
since I quit the
so
game,
so Dom, check this out. So you're looking at healer level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So
Oh,
like
yeah,
basically what
hilarious.
this is,
this is a pretty good tank. Of like stat increases, like extra health.
right?
Like,
It gives you
that's really
it
funny.
gives 10% max health. That's huge,
funny.
dude.
I mean,
Huge.
Technically, it's
you're
20%.
20%. Yeah, you're getting when you get to level 4, it's 20% max health. That's huge.
Oh yes.
Wait,
but
so then like what does fucking fortifier do? You also gain
Fortifier
max health.
is garbage.
Oh, it's just barrier. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
I think Fortifier is good on tanks that are really fast, and like the only two that jump out to me are Shield Security and Riot Guard, because Riot Guard usually has speed up on him, and he usually has like a bunch of defense up turns and
Does barrier
secure-
act is the same in term like
It's like a
plus
Visible Woman
10,000
does.
Right, but it says plus 10,000 barrier. Is that the same kind of hit point that health would be? Like
Yes.
if a character
Yeah.
has 1 damage health. So I mean,
It's not that great. You're going to get
It does-
a maximum of like,
Well,
what,
here's the thing.
35,000 at level 5, plus whatever 7% of the character's max health on turn.
but I mean like 7% of max health for a character that has a shit ton of health is pretty big, and you're adding essentially then. Like what the fuck is Colossus? Wait, is that really that bad? 187,000.
Yeah, but dude, you're not gonna be putting level 5 on very many people. Like it's expensive.
I was gonna say okay, so that
Yeah.
leads me to the next. Okay, well then.
yeah,
Yes.
like
See
it's
how-
it's
Yeah, see how you have 43,000 ice points right there, up there, top
Yeah.
right. The currency, which is ions, is the new currency for that. It
Yeah.
costs like if you click on one of those pluses, click on one of those pluses that are right there, you'll see like what it.
Do it.
No, it won't do it. You have to hit fuse.
Oh, okay, great.
So it says
So
you can fuse for 1,000 like, but to get to level 5 on something, you're gonna have to so essentially you have to fuse all these things to get to the next level, and then if you have to fuse the middle one, it starts off as free for the first one to fuse the middle, then it's 5,000, 15,000, 25,000, and then 50,000 for level 5. So
like with each of these, like
well, here, go back out, go to Black Bolt or go to Maul. Or actually, I think Maul's done, so you can actually see how much it would cost. So click on the middle one. So it costs and hit view. So it actually costs like 50,000 upgraded to level 5.
and then he would be done.
And then he would be done. Yeah.
Got it.
But still, it's like you have to farm them. They gave us like 250K to start, and we were all just spending it willy nilly because we didn't really know what it was. But so it's just like, in order to, like, if you click on any of those pluses, you can see that, like, fuse 5,000. Right. But then if you see on the left here where it has like the where like you can actually click on the level 5. So if you click on to nope, go back to where it was on that. So where you see where ISO 8 to fuse, you can actually scroll right. Yep, you can click on that fifth one. You see it's 30,000 to fuse that to level 5. So it gets expensive.
Just that one piece. That's just the armor. That's just armor.
That's just armor. But the ones for armor, focus, health, resistance,
you gotta do all
damage. Yep, you gotta do all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. And how do you farm those? How do you get those?
So if you click on one of them, you can go find, and they have their own ISO campaign. So hit find.
Oh, it's campaign stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So click the one that's 24, and just hit auto, and click all those, and just hit 120. So those will give you 5,000 per go. So which is the best way to do it. Otherwise it's 4,500 for the 12s. So
okay.
24s are the best one to get if you're trying to farm ions personally. So
fair.
But yeah, so I've been working on symbiotes for you. I've been working on Symbiote Spider-Man's level at tier 14. Carnage is on his way to be tier 14. He's ready to go. I just need to level him up to yeah, I just unlocked through the campaign. He's level 1, but get there. And yeah, you want to see what you can go through and do the raid real quick if you want to see what it looks like in auto. So it's fun because I've built up your team to do.
What's the team you're doing?
So it's a modified version of what I used to do. So you're all the way on the left hand side. So hit that left one there, that one right there. Yeah. So this is the team that I use for you for
76. Jesus Christ.
I know. I told you I focus primarily on raiding. So you could literally just hop in and hit auto, and it'll do the entire node.
Smoke it.
It'll smoke it. Absolutely.
Wait, what are we at? Are we at 7.1?
7.1.
Oh, okay.
So it's nothing too crazy. I mean, I just I didn't want to get into an alliance that was like super crazy. I just wanted something that was just like, what can I literally auto when I have free time. And so
I'm in a Legion alliance, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Do they know that it's like?
Yeah, I've told them that's an alt account, and that's it. So you don't even have to do anything. It'll literally just go through and just destroy everything. So, especially with the ISO 8, it's kind of crazy actually. So, but I personally think it's fun to play 2 accounts. It just gives me something to do while streaming, and also it's just kind of cool to see try different things on a different account and just see what works and what doesn't, that kind of thing. But.
Man, strong.
Say what?
Black Bolt's just very strong.
Yeah. He just destroys things. He's tier 14 as well. So, rip Yo-Yo. There you go. He's done. Anyway. So Chef, what do you have for team advice? Or is there any team advice you can give us? Or do you have anything? Any thoughts?
Yeah, this team.
Yeah, this team.
Oh, for war though, right? No, sorry.
Well, just team advice. We switched it from war team advice to just war advice, or just a team advice. So, yeah. I'm actually thinking of taking all my symbiotes to barrier, believe it or not. So, or fortifier. So everyone has barrier. So on turn they're just barriers because there's so much healing going on in the symbiote team that I'm going to switch them all to fortifier and just see what happens. I'm very curious. So, but I don't know if Chef's still there. I can't hear him.
Chef, you here? You muted?
I guess I muted myself.
Oh, look at that. You did mute yourself.
Yeah, I was typing. Cool. So, team advice. Yeah, I guess you guys are just talking over me. Like, okay, fine. Like, I
No.
was like, fuck my opinion, I guess. No, okay. So, team advice.
Well, that's really funny. That was your
F4,
advice.
and this is no mystery, but this is the first. I saw Charlie do it, and then I tried it out, and I'm like, now like F4 plus Ultron is gonna be like my team for taking out an Emirata team.
So another fun team with that is Defendtron.
Yeah,
So
I've seen that too. Yeah, that team
take
can
out
Really?
fuck itself.
yeah, you take out
because I get,
Luke Cage and put an
What?
Ultron.
yeah, and I get pissed off at that because I have like my Marauder team's like almost 500k, and I think I got taken out by like a 430k defender team, and I was like, man, this is some bullshit. But just because it's defenders. But the other thing is that, and this is no mystery as well, but X Force is so freaking good. It's not even funny. Like,
Yeah, I just used them against an Embarado team, and it was
it's
not even close.
it's not even close. It's not even close. Like, as long as you're not trying to do like a 100k punch up into security, or actually reactor's not even a bad one either. But yeah, the reactor debuff can be bad for X-23. She can get gibbed really easily if she doesn't have all her evades on her. But that team is stellar, dude. You can like ability block Sinister and kill Emma Frost before she even takes a turn. Although I will say the one thing that can go bad for you is if you try to disrupt Strife and it misses with Domino. That's like that's where kind of things can fall apart if you miss that. But God, I love that team. And also, I still love Zemo. Like the Baron Zemo team, I use Red Skull in that team because I don't have any of the Hydra minions leveled up. And that team, dude, I think I did like a 50k punch up into a Red Skull team, and it's just fun to play with, man. I don't know. It's just
Yeah, my Red Skull team's off defense at the moment, so I might try
yeah.
that. So
Honestly, dude, like for me, Red Skull is such an easy team to clap, and nobody wants to really invest too much in
Yeah, I
their
don't
Hydra
want to.
team. So like, I kind of find it to be a bad. No, I'm not gonna say bad. I find it to be a weak choice of defensive team, considering a lot of people out there are having a lot of trouble with Doc Ock on defense. Personally, I mean, I think it's not too bad. I think it's manageable, but a lot of people are having trouble with the amount of regens that he really puts up and the sustain that he puts up. So, personally, I use Spider Verse against Doc Ock or Brotherhood 2.0, but it's definitely got to be like a decent sized punch down. I'm not trying to punch across on that.
I think anybody who does heal blocks or anything like that would be helpful. So you have
Heal
Supernatural,
blocks
I
and
think.
disrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to use like X Force would be good, but like you want to kind of save X Force for like a good Mercs team or Marauders if you have.
Dude, they
So.
fuck Emirata so hard. I mean, they fuck the Mercs too because you can ability block Taskmaster and he can't even do his blind move, which really is the one
Yeah.
that does a lot of his damage. But a lot of people are getting a lot bigger Taskmasters, and I think the bigger you get, the harder it's going to be to use that strategy against them. But yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm in the same boat of just for advice, just work on your arena teams for ISO. Arena and raid. Always do the thing. I've always said it every single time whenever I stream is just always work on things that you do on the daily, and then you can start. That'll help you get a wider roster. But focus on like teams you use every day. So that would be my thing. So, what's your favorite character, Chef?
Oh, let me pull up the old roster here.
Well, while you think about that, mine currently is I actually really like Doc Ock quite a bit. So I think he's really good.
God,
Do you have a
it's
favorite character,
toss-up.
Dom? In the game?
Before I stopped playing, it's probably Symbiote Spider-Man.
I mean, he's still awesome.
Yeah.
So
It's really between. I like Scream. I do. She's not my favorite character, but I find Scream to be the perfect tool that the symbiote team needed to really just put it on the as Guardians.
see,
Honestly,
I can't do as Guardians. So my symbiote team's 430k, and like I just got the floor wiped with me, or they wiped the floor with me. Something
they
whatever
wipe
that
the
phrase.
floor with you.
They wiped
Yeah.
the floor with me, like just completely decimated me. yesterday.
Punch across.
Well, 60k punch up, which is doable. So it's like 500k versus 430k.
I think a little bit of it is luck, RNG. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like it's worked for me once, but I don't know. Lately I've been using my symbiote team for Doc Ock teams just because I feel like there's a lot of Asgardian counters as it is, or there's a lot of ways to take it out. I mean, personally, lately I've really come to like using Inhumans on Asgardians. Favorite character? I'm gonna go with Shuri. My favorite character Shuri. I don't know why, dude. Like I find that Shuri has carried me through U7. I've used her in DD3. I used her to get rid of the double Iron Fist node. She's great on war defense. I've used her in many challenges. I don't know, dude. Yeah, like cause I'm one of those people that I like support and sustain, and when I build a team, and for me, she's like probably the ultimate bread and butter for that because she's got defense up, a short cooldown on it. She spreads energy, heal block, heals, spreads passive regens, slap healer on her. She puts even more regens out. I find her to just be like easily one of the best characters in the game. Yeah. Oh, the deflects. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There's just a lot to her, you know, but she's up there with like Ebony Maw and Invisible Woman. Like the three of them to me are just like such insane utility characters.
I mean, she's like maybe legendary status.
Oh, that's funny. It's the only thing legendary about the team that she's supposed to be used on.
I know, right? Just funny how that works out. Yeah, because she's obviously a legendary character. I think that all pretty much every legendary character in this game is like really decent, with the exception of Iron Man. So which is unfortunate.
I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about ditching Iron Man for my power armor team and swapping him in for Rescue, and then taking Iron Man and making like a Avengers team with Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Black Widow, Captain America, and Hulk on defense.
You're switching out Iron Man for Rescue? Rescue's already on the team.
Not on my power armor team.
Who do you have?
I still use Vision.
Oh.
Or should I take out Vision and put him on the Avengers team?
No, I would take out Iron Man, put in Vision.
Yeah.
So, and if you're gonna do Iron Man is unfortunately the weak link in that. So
yeah, he just doesn't do anything to me, like, or at least like I should say in my matchups when I use my power armor team, he just seems to be the most negligent character in that whole fight.
I mean, the only thing that he really does is he gives extra crit, and especially if you have his passive invested, he adds an extra 5% crit, which depending on if you have them all at Raider could work well for you.
I was just gonna say, but I mean, also if I had them all at Raider, then that doesn't even matter,
Well, it doesn't. I mean, you're going for more of the crit than you are for the actual damage increase from Striker or whatnot. So you're just only using them just to crit like crazy. That's pretty much what it comes down to. So, but yeah, you could definitely take out Iron Man, put in Vision if that's what you want to do. If you want to put Rescue back on the team. So definitely would recommend Rescue on that team. Ironheart actually is really good. I like Ironheart a lot.
Oh my god, dude, I'm a fucking idiot, man. Oh my god, I said Rescue. I meant Ironheart. Oh my god, dude. Wow, man. I am. Oh wow. Right. Hi guys, I'm Chef Crondo. It's my first day playing Marvel Strike Force.
Hi, Chef.
Hi.
Thanks for playing the game with us.
I haven't had any caffeine yet today due to my health issues, so yeah, I'm lagging a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, it's fair enough. It's all good.
Wow, I can't even believe I said Rescue. Like, and I said it so like sternly too. Like, yeah, I don't have Rescue in my team. Like,
it's fine.
Wow. Even Dom was looking at me like,
I was like, hey, Vision. You still rolling with Vision and no Rescue.
Like
it's like whatever you want to do, baby.
Dude.
It's 2020.
It is 2020.
It wouldn't be a podcast that I do with you guys if I didn't say something completely stupid at least once in the podcast.
It's fine. We've just come to appreciate it at this point.
So. Yeah,
that's true.
Perfectly fine. All right, so before we get into Red Stars, we'll talk about Red Stars as a part of couldn't be considered gambling. So if you have any disposition to gambling, please you're more than welcome to seek help if you prefer. There will be a link to the National Gambling Association helpline or whatever it's called for that. So because RNG is RNG, and you can spend a ton of money on this game looking for that perfect pull, and it's not always going to be there. So. So with that, Chef, what'd you pull for Red Stars this week? Did you pull Red Stars this week?
I haven't opened anything yet. No, I have. I'm sitting on 36 right now because I'm waiting for Anti-Venom.
Yeah, I would normally be like, yo, you should pull all your stuff, but I'm not going to because
We'll do it next Sunday.
Do it next Sunday. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
If he comes out next Sunday, hopefully, I'm hoping that he's coming around on either tomorrow or Tuesday. So, yeah, it definitely is the case, BD, when we do the podcast this early. So normally we try to do it a little bit later.
All three of us are just like,
coffee.
We're finally waking up.
Yeah, at this point, yes. I think I pulled. Did you pull anything for She-Hulk or no? You didn't even attempt to?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't at all, actually. I just don't care about She-Hulk. I find her to be such a waste of a character.
I'm gonna. I mean, once because I pulled. I think I only pull orbs for her when I was in a decent seed, so I just left it at that. So with that, I only have 2 red stars on her, but I did get 5 red on. I did pull a 5 red on Winter Soldier, which I'm actually pretty happy about.
That's not bad
for
I would take that.
Hydra team. So
hell yeah.
Not bad. I'll take it.
I'm telling you, the Zemo team is so good, man. It's just fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. And I feel like between the symbiotes and the Zemo team, I feel like it's definitely the fun is absolutely needed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, take out or use Red Skull for your 5th on that team, and I swear to you, dude, they will annihilate a Red Skull team because the Grenadier gets the buffs from Red Skull and just gets the empowerment, and dude, the Grenadier actually does a shitload of damage. It's crazy. I am honestly shocked at how powerful the team is.
Yeah, I have 5 reds on Grenadier, so I've been trying to work on something.
Oh yeah, he actually really does really good damage. So, I mean, I was surprised when I started using the team.
Yeah. All right, I'll have to give that a go because I've been trying to figure out because I was actually thinking of I just want to try one war. Like if I'm busy and don't have much to do, I'm actually going to try putting a Fantastic Four on defense whenever She-Hulk gets put out, or whenever I unlock her after today. So I was actually thinking, okay, I'll give her, I'll take her to 65, tier 9 or whatever, and just see what happens. Because I think it'll be hilarious, just to see what people, count, and see if they can count her, and whatever. But we'll see the deal with that. So with that, I was actually thinking of putting Namor on offense with the Zemo team. Because he's a villain, and he also needs to be on war offense. So I think that would be a good use case for him. If you're going to take Namor out of Fantastic Four and use her on defense, I think that's a great substitute for that 5th in there. So if you're still using Red Skull on defense. So just my 2 cents.
Yeah, keep using the Red Skulls on defense so you give me easy targets to come through and clap. I appreciate that.
It is funny when a new team comes out and specifically defense, and it's like, oh shit, how are we gonna beat this team?
Dude, Red Skull
for
was
a week. It's like, oh shit, how are we gonna beat this team? And then it's like, yo, fuck out.
Just
That's so true, man. Because when Red Skull first came out, I was like, this team is
like, who has the fucking humans team for Red Skull? Who's got it? Anyone have humans and whatever for fucking Red Skull?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now most people have such a fat Yo-Yo and BB that you don't want to use your Inhumans against it because it's just a clown show. It's just too much.
Yeah, you literally can use any other team for the most part. Anybody who's fast, you can actually Sinister 6 against them. It'd be fun.
You really could actually.
Side note, Charlie, I just DM'd you. The only question to have for Q&A, I have to get going, guys.
Okay. Well, that was quick. We're almost done. If you want to hang around for the end, we're like 10 minutes till being done, unless you have to leave right now.
I have to leave in 10 minutes. So.
Okay, you go do your thing. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll get to because since we're talking about it, here's Q&A. So Rick Alder asked, need some advice. I've completed DD2 for the first time and have enough bio gear to level 1 symbiote to start my second run. I already have Carnage and Symbiote Spider-Man RG13. I have Venom tier 4 yellow, 4 red, 6664, and Scream 4 yellow, 2 red, 6664. My question is, do I wait for Anti-Venom or level one of the above? If so, which one will benefit more?
He's level 72.
He's level 72. Personally, if you're going for, I would say if you're at Carnage Symbiote Spider-Man at level 13, I think that Anti-Venom is going to be better than Venom. Personally, so I would wait for Anti-Venom if you can, because I think he's going to be absolutely dominating in that team. So I don't know. I would say Anti-Venom, but if you're once you're done with DD2 and you're starting to go for DD3, like definitely go for Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage at G13. Make sure you have Carnage's passive T4'd if you don't already. That is the big thing with that team. And also, if you have any T4s left over as well, I would do Symbiote Spider-Man's passive, then his ultimate, his basic and special. You can hold off on. So, but yeah, hopefully I answered your question. I don't know if you have any other questions for now. So
you answered.
What kind of workout are you going to do, Ashy?
It's a kettlebell class out in the park.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, kettlebells are awesome.
Yeah.
I need to start doing that kind of stuff.
Easy to get, easy to do.
Just get a Peloton. We can be Peloton buddies.
Oh my god.
Or get a Peloton.
They have workouts too. That's what I've been doing.
They do, but you can't lift. I mean, I guess you could lift the Peloton if you want to lift.
No, you just
weights.
need dumbbells. It's fine. Anyway, that'll do it for us today. So thanks everyone for coming out. You can find us on Instagram at og.podcast or Twitter is overcheersp. Our website is ogpodcast.fn where we get this episode and every episode where we talk
No more
about
beans.
No more beans. Although it's harder to say ogpodcast.fm. So, but anyway, it makes more sense. Why
It definitely makes more sense.
Anyway, if you want, join us on Discord and come talk to us. We talk about all sorts of stuff, gaming in general, film talk, chefing, bunch of other stuff. So I don't call it cooking.
I'm about to have to start cooking a lot, man, because like
you gotta start chefing more, dude.
I am
chefing more.
I am.
It's not cooking. It's chefing.
It's there's gonna be a lot of chefing going on because your boy is hurting.
So anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Look at that.
See, there you go. Gotcha.
I know. I've been eyeballing your cats the whole game or the whole time
This
I've been on
is
here.
all they do. They're like this couch or this chair has been like the best addition to our apartment, but June just will not leave this spot. Look at her just enjoying this life right now. Like she's just living her best life.
Fantastic.
Yeah, early podcast because we had to. Dom's got stuff to do. I got my wife's grandfather's birthday is today, so he's coming over. He's 88.
Dang.
Oof. He looks like he's 70. And he acts like he's 70. It's crazy.
All right, guys.
So.
Thanks for the early one. I appreciate it.
Of course, no problem,
man.
Y'all
Hope you have a
enjoy
great
your
week.
day.
We'll be here.
Everyone
We'll
enjoy
be
your
here
day.
for a minute. So, all right, now I'm gonna go back to playing Dom's account. So, but yeah, early podcast. Hit those notifications, and you'll know when we go live. It's also on the Discord too. So, what's up, puppies? How's it going, bud? Do you know if the She-Hulk orbs you could buy with Chorus stay after her blitz? If so, could I buy one or two if I don't unlock her? They do not stay. Typically, they'll tell. Well, no, actually, no. They should have a timer on them. They don't, but they should, which is really annoying. So, I just saw what A-Shot did after completing DD3. Oh, I remember that day fondly. Oh, I forget what it was. Right. I think it was it DD3 or was it DD2 that he completed? I don't know. I'm loading up Dom's account now, so I'll take a look. So, where am I at for this blitz? I didn't blitz at all during this. Normally I've been blitzing. Oh, I'm at 20 million. Okay. That should be good enough. I'm going to try to hit 24 by the end of the day. Thank you, Vash, for your time and podcast. Yo, of course. Can't get notifications when you're asleep. I can't help you there. Probably you're correct. So Venom, Thanos, Glaive, Cull, tier 14. Oh, I see. How you been, Vash? Doing all right. Working a lot, so I had to scale back my streaming and playing of this game because real life money is better than spending money. So, or making money, I should say.
What a concept.
I know, right? So, but things have been really good. I can't believe Dom actually went through and started doing all the challenges. I'm like, no, stop doing it. I need to actually do them for you. That's fine. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
No,
You got
3 of my
excited, man.
He did get excited, so it was cool. I like that segment quite a lot. Of just going through and showing him all the new stuff that's kind of going. It just gave us something to do.
He looked like he wanted to blow his load on everything.
He did.
He was like, "Wow, my Thanos is so big, and my Black Bolt."
Yeah. No 3 on my second run. I hate it so much, dude. It's not fun. 100% not fun. I don't even know if I can
run.
I don't even know if can I even do. I don't think I can do the gold ones on Dom's account. His city team's not that great.
I gave up playing my my second account.
I mean, it's unless you're. I mean, the only reason why I actually play it is just having something to do for streaming. That's literally all it is for. So there are days where I just don't even log in.
Somebody, I like somebody Alliance goes, "Uh-oh, they found the new counter to our Black Order. Just stare at it and hope it goes away."
Yes.
I will say that like our team has a pretty solid defense, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's like 5 or 6 600 something K Black Order teams.
Yeah, I know. Sir, is it Saria?
Saria.
Yeah. I don't know how you say it. Something along those lines. She has like
Queen
a.
Dingaling.
Oh my goodness! I just killed my Punisher out the gate.
Yeah, that's actually Zolt's wife.
Oh, Zolt's wife.
Zoltarin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a bigger Black Order than I do, so it's like mine's at without buffs is like 556 or 560 something K.
Yeah.
Hers is like way bigger than that.
Dude, hers is
Only 2 accounts. That's cute. Oh, dude, I can't.
Hers is sitting in med bay right now with no other buffs at
564.
658K. It's ridiculous.
No, that's barracks up or no?
No, barracks is down.
There's no way it's 658K without barracks. Or well, med bay. Well, because you get the buffs for the health. That's why. So there's a little bit.
That's why she's in the med bay.
Yeah. Quick G14 question. Working on Emma, Sinister, Colossus, but I haven't started DD3 yet. Which G14 would be the most support? I'm currently top 20 with an arena, so I'm leaning towards class. Do you have Phoenix already or no? Phoenix is by far the most important for DD3 first run.
Yeah.
Phoenix and Colossus, you'll definitely want. I would recommend. I would also recommend. I have 10 G14 characters ready. Oh, okay. So Symbiote Spider-Man. Carnage for sure, definitely those 2. You can do you can help. It'll help you for the first 4 nodes with Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage. Symbiote Spider-Man, Carnage. I would also recommend Ebony Maw and Minerva, Hela, Black Bolt, and full Black Order if you can. I have all these sensors, but not Colossus or Sinister. Sinister you don't necessarily need, but he's definitely helpful to have.
Yeah, she's sitting in the. She's sitting in med bay right now, 659.
Did they take her out?
I mean,
I don't see.
141K.
No, they took out medbay already.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They just took out medbay. Okay, so Colossus it is. Thank you. Yeah, so essentially what you want to do, just for recommendations, solo Black Bolt, work without anyone. Yeah, I'm on the right one.
Are you on Ashy's account or something?
No, I'm looking at it right now. I see we have engineering, reactor, cargo bay, all the flight decks, and bridge up. Wait, what am I looking at? Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the enemy team. Enemy team, not ours.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say because like I'm looking at it right here and I see her still there and I just restarted the game.
Yeah, 659. That's hilarious. Did they actually take out my teams yet? No, they haven't touched my teams yet.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
why I was like, that's why when I woke up this morning and I saw like the state of the war, I was like, this is a win. There's no way. Like they have no hope.
Well, they killed Strife on Chaz's team. They still have.
Yeah, but
they've killed half of my team in security, so they still have
dude,
Mercs to get through. Still have to get Asgardians to get through. They still have my Marauders and my Black Order team on security.
Yeah,
They're not gonna clear it.
They also still have Karano's 600K Black Order in reactor that they haven't even begun touching yet.
Yeah. Why is Baldur's Gate 3 60 gigabit? Whoa, Baldur's Gate 3 is out,
Yeah,
dude. When did that come out? I
earlier this
fucking
week, I think.
love Baldur's Gate. I'll have to look at that because I love Baldur's Gate. So
If we keep up this pace that we're in war, man, we're gonna hit top 50 this season.
it'd be great. I just want to hit the I just want to hit platinum.
Oh, we're gonna hit plat. With
We'll
this
hit it.
crew, we're definitely gonna hit plat.
That's what 1,200 tickets or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm just happy there's more than one target. It looked like today, so I have to go the old-fashioned who can pull the trigger faster against Chef Granda. Oh yeah, I actually need to do some more hits on Dom's account because he's
Dude, all I do is like I literally I hit this and I look at what the timer is. Like I look at the countdown and then I just once it hits 5, I go 4 1,000, 3 1,000, 2 1,000, 1, and by that point if I hit the thing at the right exact moment, like it just I don't know, the last 2 wars I just snuck in and got it in front of everybody else.
Oh, for MVP.
Yeah. No. Just because like the last 2 wars, there was only 1 target left at the final payout, and I was just
Oh.
like, I waited until the very last second, and I just hit the play button and I snuck it in because I know
see.
they were like, I think Metal and someone else was trying to get it. Might have to come to Zone 4 to get some Vash and Crondo. Come
Yeah,
on
you
down,
should.
man. Come
You can
on
try.
down.
You can try. It'd be fun.
We got a pretty good team now, man. The last war we beat a team that I would say 3/4 of their roster was over 8 mil, and we're not that fat yet in TCP. So I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. I don't have any bad recruitment stories because we got a guy that hooked us up with 3 people that are really really good. So
Yeah, that's why I didn't ask about it because I know there was nothing there. So
what?
for the
What do
recruitment,
you mean? Oh yeah. I've been looking. I don't know, man. Ever since I made that one, ever since Hellfire fucked you over. No, I mean actually, that worked out well because technically Vash has her spot, so it worked out perfect.
who was that?
We had somebody named Teensicle for a little while.
Oh yeah, I know. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
If you guys might want to up your war attacks if you want all plat alliances and Z4 full clear and 3rd energy drop. Well, I guess so.
Well, by the time that we get to plat,
Yeah, a little different.
yeah.
We'll see. I mean, it's just what's it called?
The thing is, okay. Currently, yes, that's probably correct, right? However, in a month or two, the score creeps, right? So, like, eventually, over time, the pack that we are in will be up in Plat 1, while the top tiers are all going to be in Plat 2 and 3 by that point. Like, that's just the way it's going to work.
Yeah. Is it just me, or does Scientist Supreme just never revive anybody? I feel like
Mine's broken. I've never seen her revive anybody ever.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I say that, and then literally security aim security just revives. So I'm just using aim against Supernatural. It's like 100k punch up, and they're just destroying right now. So we will become the Pack of Shame Alliance. No, I mean it's fine.
Pack of shame.
But no, I'm actually really enjoying the game, having come back to Last Resort. So it was like I needed to leave just to kind of like up it and do some things and like realize it's one of those things where like okay, I want to go do other stuff, and then you're like, okay, well this is a little bit too intense, so I value the ability to just hang out and chill more than I do rewards at this point in time. So
I just don't. I would never. I mean, I like having more war competition, but I could never want to sit there and do U7 difficulty 5 100% every day. Like, dude,
I mean, it's fine.
that
It's
sounds
just
painful.
it is very painful. It's just
That would take a lot of time.
it's just like it's It is what it is. But it's just like I just don't want to do. I just don't want to. I
Dude,
just
in
can't
order to
deal with
get
the stress with
100%
it.
every day like that, you'd have to play the game for that. You'd have to do U7 for at least an hour to an hour and a half every day.
Yeah, I just don't. I just don't have the time. It just comes down to time. I just don't have it. Which is fine. It's just like some people want to do it. I just don't. I just don't have the time commitment for it. So and it's nothing wrong with that. It's just it is.
Well, it
what
worked
it is.
out well because you wanted higher raids anyways, and since ISO came out, we were like, screw it. I mean, there's really no difference between 7.2 and 7.3. So
Yeah, and of course, like I was like, oh, I want to be able to auto on this stuff, and of course, I get stuck on the lane you can't auto. So, but it's fine.
I mean, you pretty much could every day. I mean, it's like I did
No, I
above
can't. I
and
can't.
beyond.
I can't
Oh, you
auto.
can't?
No, I'm in a solo middle lane. There's no way I can auto in this on this lane.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
no possible way to do it. So because it's just interesting. I just found a bug. If you're fighting an Asgardian team and they take somebody down below 50% health with Phoenix's Drain, they don't stealth from Loki. Interesting.
I had a good one today that I beat an Asgardian team, or I think it was in the last war. I beat an Asgardian team, and the Gregs killed me, one Greg killed me, and it says war defeat, but I definitely got a victory out of it.
Yeah, if you that's happened before. I've seen that before.
I mean, it just shouldn't say war defeat. It should just give you a war victory screen because you still get credit for killing all 5 of the units.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it happens that way in the event that you win or whatever. It still gives you the win because you technically won, but not theoretically. No. I'm just really upset that like Dark Phoenix doesn't get the ISO. Really is what it comes down to. It's like it's no point in leveling her up then. So Drains have never triggered those kind of passive effects. Yeah, I know. It's just funny that like I didn't realize that was actually the case or not. So, but now I know.
Yeah, it works. I mean, I remember that was pretty much a huge thing for me in DD2 when I was using Minerva, and you come across some of those nodes where there's a shield security, or there were Black Panthers. That was another big one, making sure he didn't get the charged attack.
Yeah.
God, DD2, man. It feels like ages since I've done DD2.
I mean, it's probably because it has been ages. So
Dark
Dark Phoenix gets a stat bonus, so more damage doesn't hurt. No, you're right, but I'm just saying, like, it's just annoying that like she doesn't get the ISO because she's primarily touted like you want her to, you want her to what's it called? Go to Dark Phoenix mode. You want her to summon Dark Phoenix, and it's just like, what's the point at that point? So.
Also, we've actually been getting the Greeks 100% since you come back. We were sucking asshole at that for a while. It was driving me nuts actually. Like every day I'd get to 100% on in team 1 or whatever team I was in, and then there was like one person that wasn't there to do it. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah, that's like, and Greeks are super easy to do at this point, especially if like the only one that's not easy to do is like the Defender node, but the Defender Mercenary node, which is I think is like the middle left. But it's definitely worth. One thing that I actually wanted to mention it in the pod, but I just totally forgot that I put in our Alliance chat was if you do Defender with Zemo for the Hydra stuff, dude, just fucks, absolutely destroys. Like, because Zemo just comes in and just because he's super fast, he has the AOE, and like he just destroys everybody. And there's a lot of minions in those nodes, so like he's just evading the entire time. He's just so much damage in that node for everybody. It's great,
dude. Fucking Don Jr. text me one more freaking time, dude. I swear.
Your old buddy Don.
I don't know.
Donnie J.
Old Donnie J. Shaking me down, man, for donations. Like, bro, come on, man.
It's not how this works.
I'm actually curious. Do you get the same thing for Biden?
No, I don't subscribe to any of those things.
Yeah, smart. I should have.
Because just because it's super annoying, and I just like any sort of thing that like if I'm gonna donate, I'm gonna donate. but like don't
Yeah.
hit me up for donations every single time because that just makes me not want to donate. So it's like,
Well, that's the thing. I bought a hat. I bought 2 hats. I bought one for my dad and one for myself. And it's like because of that, they just fucking hammer my phone. And I'm like,
yeah,
dude,
you just have to unsubscribe and block at that point
yeah.
because like it just gets really annoying because they just want money, 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 and it's just like literally it's like literally everything that's going on.
Yeah, my dad and I were curious if they were doing the same thing for the
Oh,
Biden
they definitely
administration.
do that kind of stuff. I get
Yeah.
that, but I just don't. I mean, it was that way when I was doing stuff for Bernie. So I would constantly have just text messages all the time about like get out the vote, which is great. Like I appreciate that stuff, but I can't. Like it just bugs the shit out of me. I just can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me right now. So I get like at least like right now, I think I get at least like 8 to 10 text messages a day from them. And I'm like, dude,
No, you gotta stop that shit.
come on, man. Like, I don't got that kind of money. I already gave you guys a little bit. Like,
It's just hilarious that you're gonna. Do you have your hat?
I don't have it on me now.
Okay, I'm gonna say like you see where it's made.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know, yeah,
America first, made in
Yeah.
China.
yeah. Actually, I think the Keep America Great Again hats were made here, but the Make America
I
Great
don't know
Again
about
hats
that.
definitely were in China. Yeah, my dad and I both commented on that when we got
It's
it.
like, come on,
But
dude.
dude, I honestly, brother, I'm so over it. This look, do you see what's
Yeah.
going on with this right here and my health
Yeah.
issues? A lot of it has to do with that, and like I'm at the point where I don't care anymore. You know, I don't care. Like um, I want people to stop being so ugly towards each other,
Yeah,
regardless
absolutely.
of what happens, man. I mean, like you and I are a prime example. Like, sure, we don't have 100% alignment on the ideas, but I would never in a million years would I be like you're a piece of shit or that you're a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never say anything negative for that. And it really blows my mind that there are people out there that feel the need on one way or another to just accost somebody for whatever. It's a shit show, man. Either way.
Yeah,
So
I like not to get into politics while we're talking about this, but it's just
I mean,
like
I have not touched on anything politically speaking.
I'm just
yet.
saying it's identity politics. Like everyone is so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
entrenched in like this is what defines me. That's why people get so uppity about it. It's just like
Yeah.
when you realize it doesn't matter, what's the point? Like it's just like they're just using it. They're using all this stuff against one another, and that's what. And who wins? Like not us. That's for sure.
It's I mean, I feel like there's like there are look at this. I just got another one. Maybe Eric Trump. They heard me talking. Anyways, I agree with Hellfire. I want our country to move towards Star Trek. Yes, I
Absolutely.
agree.
So
Yes.
nobody everyone just wants to explore space and like there's
Yeah.
no money, it's just resources and yeah,
I'm
fucking
down.
absolutely, let's do it.
I'm fucking
We
down.
just got to get like the thing that blows my mind. I'm surprised that like all these big oil and energy companies did not see like the need for renewable energy and just jump at it. Like just take it
Yeah.
over because like obviously we're going to move in that direction, but like that's the way it's just like take charge, make a shit ton of money on it and like help the planet overall. Like that's the thing like I'm not going to get into all that stuff, but like a lot of the stuff of like all the things that people are preaching about like this doesn't matter, this is a real thing, whatever, that's like in the grand scheme of things, like if it's wrong and we're wrong, we're just making the planet better. But if we're right and you're wrong, we're all fucked. Like real fucked, real bad. So it's just like why not just take the high road and like do things that's going to help everything and like it just takes a chance at it's just all it's all controlled with money. So but either way, Star Trek is pure socialism. Well, dude, everything's socialism at this point. It's just a matter of like how you view it. Really, it comes down to.
I just want to do 4 things. I want to make money, play video games,
Smoke weed,
and get laid. Like that's like the 4 things in life that matter. And
see where Chef's priorities are.
yeah. Politics are getting in the way of all of that shit. So
It is. It's just like
I
it's
don't
just
like
not,
any of it.
just like love each other, dude. It's not that tough. It's just like just be a good person. That's all we try to do is just be a good person. Problem is both sides are framing the other side as legit evil and excuses any behavior against them and discourages all civility. Personally, I think it's one side is more responsible than the other, but I'll keep that to myself. But say media encourages for clickbaits and views. Yeah, that's 100% the thing. It's on both sides. It's the problem. It's 100% the case. It's unfortunate.
Donald Trump's a racist. Joe Biden's an old phony. Joe Biden's this. Trump's that. Like, okay, so how does any of this like improve our economy? Like,
It doesn't. That's the thing.
I mean, I will say, like, obviously, I'm biased, but dude, the stuff I see on the media, some of the news anchors, it's astonishing to me that I feel sometimes that I know more than they do, and
You know the reason behind that, right?
well, I would like to think that it's because they know that they can't step outside their boundaries and they're putting on a show.
Well,
But
it's part of that, but it's also like something like 30% of all local news stations in the country are owned by Sinclair Media.
oh, okay, yeah,
And they're
well,
very conservative, have their own views,
Yeah.
and pushing agendas, which is really unfortunate that it could even get to that point. But that's just the reality of it. It's just a lot of the stuff is owned by companies. It's not independent because TV, the internet really killed a lot of these like local stations, and like they had to compete. And so how do they do it? They sold their shares and sold it to a company who could afford to do it. And that's what happens, unfortunately. So it's just, I always look for, like, unfortunately, like my local news station is owned by Sinclair Media, and I'm in a very democratic state, and it's just like, it's unfortunate, but like that's the reality of the situation. I actually, this team that I'm using in U7 right now is just absolutely destroying. Symbiotes plus Hella is just actually really good. I'm going to use that from now on. I can probably auto at this point. Anyway, it's just unfortunate. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm very middle of the road. Don't lean either side, but like I just look at stuff as, how it's presented, and it's just really frustrating. So because like you said, they're all dumb stuff. I have a serious
Dude, it's
question.
evil.
Shoot. Yeah, it is. It's just putting each other against each other for money.
It's
It's like what they said in The Boys. Like it rained true. It's just like, nothing matters. It's all about money.
yes.
It's true. It's absolutely
Yes.
true.
Yes, puppies, anti-venom, you should wail on. That's the serious question.
Problem is, people think stock market is indication how economy
Yeah,
is doing. No,
that's
GDP, bro.
hilarious to me. Yeah,
It's just like,
the people that play the stock market are actually like banking so much money right now, and
yeah, I'm
you're
making a
right.
shit ton of money right now.
Are you?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I told my investor, not investor, my guy who does like all my finances and whatnot. He's like, hey, how do you feel about stock market and everything? I was like, dude, we got money set aside, dude. Fucking buy everything. And dude, I've like our growth has gone like through the roof because of it. So DraftKings stock to the moon. Oh man, DraftKings. I used to do that, and there was one. Was it a couple Thanksgivings ago when like Tim Hightower was on the New Orleans Saints as like a backup running back. I'd always play the $25 weekly, like, this is when I was on TV shows all the time, so I had money to burn. I would always play the $25 like $1 million thing and just like put in a random team. So I'd always just play like the dollar here, 50 cents there, whatever teams, and just make random teams. The one time I don't play the $1 million, like $25 whatever, the team that I set had the most points I've ever seen in my entire life for that entire time. So had I played it, we'd be in a totally different situation at this point. But it's just funny that it's just the one time I just don't play it. So, but hilarious. But I was really big in fantasy football years ago, so it's kind of fun. I liked fantasy football. I wish we would have done one for the podcast, but there's just not enough people who are interested at the time.
Yeah, I suck at it.
It's just it's just more like, it's more or less fun, but it's tough to do, man. So
It's a lot to keep up with.
it is a lot to keep up with, and also like, who gives a shit about like football right now. So it's
Dude,
just like,
I
really?
definitely don't give a shit about football right now.
Like the big thing for me is I love going to bars and watching the game, and I just can't do it right now. So it's like, I just don't really want to deal with it. So, can we talk about what was it? Dom's addiction to phantasmorphia. I don't even know how you fucking say that thing.
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia. It just sounds like something like your like crazy uncle would be up against. These phasmophobia people.
I don't find the game very fun at all. Well, I mean, it's just like, yeah, not I'm used to playing stuff like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Last of Us or something that's very like action packed, and that game is the polar opposite of that.
Yeah. Oh man, my team just lost against Avengers. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. With Captain Marvel though.
I really want to go eat, but I want to answer Puppy's question because he said he had a serious question.
That was a serious question. I'm asking about Dom.
Oh. Oh, I missed it. Oh my god. I really do. I am out of it today.
It's fine.
I need to get my health in order.
Go for it. All right, let's go. I have to go actually. What's it called? Who's streaming right now? AV Muse is streaming. Should we send it to Thorny because he's playing? So AV Muse is playing.
Duel?
Are you sure? I don't know who Are You Sure is. I mean, AV Muse is there. He's always good people. Thorn's always playing something different. So,
You know who I never see around the Discord anymore is CalArk. Did you have a falling out with him?
no. I mean, I haven't seen him in a long time. Did he? He likes to go and be a part of people who are streamers and whatnot. So I think he went to Tony's Alliance. I don't know. So I haven't seen him in a while. And he hasn't stopped by the stream very often. So love you guys. Have a good one. Yo, JT Bets. Yo, cheers, man. Let's go raid Thorny and just say what's up.
Yep, y'all take it easy. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, we'll be back. I'll be on tomorrow because it's Monday. If Anti-Venom pops up tomorrow, it'll be a double stream. It'll be tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. So hit those views. Go say what's up to Thorny. He's a good person. He's in our Discord quite a bit. Also one of the Reddit mods. I didn't realize that.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's one of the mods for the Marvel Strike Force subreddit. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, so more you know.
The more you know.
Bye.
Later, y'all.
Nice little win there.